What's going on, people? In this episode, we're going to be talking about the Fender American Professional 2 Stratocaster. I'm Jorge Lanzas, and now we break it down, baby. Thank you so much for being here, and remember, like and subscribe and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube so you and me can stay in touch with each other, okay? Anyway, I have the American Stratocaster. Let's go. Fender American Professional 2 Stratocaster in the Mystic Surf Green with this beautiful, super rich, almost black rosewood fretboard. I changed the pit guard to the anodized gold just because I thought it just looked great, to be honest. Really cool instrument. Let me just bore you with the specs, I guess. Okay, first and foremost, we have the alder body. And I know that if you're here, you're probably a guitar nerd, so you know all these things. Alder body, we have a maple neck with the skunk stripe, as they call it, with a beautiful rosewood fretboard, as I was saying earlier. Beautiful. They have like the clay dots inlays. I changed the tuners to locking tuners just because I like them. They make it so easy to change the strings. I feel like the difference that they make, maybe the tuning is, I don't know. I don't think there's any difference, to be honest, but definitely changing strings, boom, you're done. Boom, sample it, make something fun with it. Anyway, so here we go. Yeah, 3 pickups. These are the VMod 2. And they are noisy, I guess. But honestly, they're not really that noisy. I guess a lot of people say that it's because of the gold pickguard. I honestly never really heard this guitar without the pickguard. I bought it as soon as I bought the guitar. I actually had the pickguard before the guitar came over. And as soon as I got it, popped that guy in, and I love it. It just looks so good to me. Anyway, I changed the knobs to those little rubberized ones like the Ultras have. And it's just great. It's just such a good guitar. But I'm going to stop doting on it. I'm just going to tell you, look at this finish. I'm going to try to get the light to hit it just right. It's just mesmerizing because it looks a little bit bluish. It looks a little bit green. With the gold pickguard right now, it looks a lot greener than it looks if you put like the mint pickguard. But either way, it's just so good. So good looking. Why don't we go and listen to a few tones? All right, so here we go. Let's listen to a few sounds. I'm going to start in the neck position and clean tone first. Position 4. Middle. Position 2. Bridge position. Let's do this little push situation, which is just gonna add our neck. Now position 2 will have all the pickups going together. This is like ultimate quack, huh? Compared to position 4. Without the S switch. ultimate glassiness. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe how different pickups can sound just by having like different positioning and of course different wiring and everything, but they just sound so different. And with just these different push pull switches and everything, you can have like almost any tone you want. But yeah, I do really like that. Let's hear a few like open chords just to appreciate a little bit more the difference in tones. Let's start with the neck pickup. Okay, the middle now. So yeah, ultimate Strat-like sound when you pair it with the like nice super high headroom clean amp. Really nice. What does it sound with a lot of dirt? Let's go check it out. I'm gonna go change my amp. Okay, here we are back with a lot of gain. Let's start on our bridge pickup. Does it chug? Maybe not in the bridge. But granted, I did this tone with the Les Paul, so of course with the Strat is gonna sound a little witty. Position 2. Very useful tone and a lot of noise rejection. Listen. Nice. Okay, the middle. Not a lot of chug, but it sounds really nice, like super defined and chimey. Position 4. The neck. That sounds a little bit more like I think like a super distorted sound, like a super distorted sound should sound. So yeah, I think that one works. Let's try the one adding. Let's try the tele tone with the bridge and the neck pickup. Not a lot of chug. Again, all the pickups. I think it sounds pretty good. Let's go to the other guy so we can have a few conclusions. Anyway, so the Fender American Professional 2 Stratocaster, I think it's a great guitar, and it should be because it's like the sort of flagship, I think, of Fender, because that's the instrument that they have been doing for so long. They did minimal improvements. In this case, you know, the 9.5 radius is like modern, but not so modern like an Ultra. So it's like, I think, like a very nice, happy place. And I love how that deep C, I think I forgot to say that it's a deep C neck shape is just so comfortable for me. I don't know, maybe because my hands are like big in the palm, but I really like that, especially how it feels in my hands, especially when I'm like doing like chords. Really comfortable guitar. The looks, you saw how much I doted on it. I just love how that guitar looks. The sound is killer, especially in clean. I feel like it's not as noisy as I would have expected it to be, which is a great thing. I think those pickups are really nice. And I feel like maybe in high gain tones, it lacks a little bit of body. And that's why in the neck, it sounds a little bit better, because it feels like it has that little bit of extra oomph that it needs, like especially in the tone like I did, because I did that tone with like a Les Paul that has like a 498T, so it's like really strong. But I think it still sounds good and it holds its own pretty nicely. That middle pickup, it's got some magic in it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have experienced that. Like that middle pickup in a Strat, it's got some magic just where it is, I guess. It just feels really great every time I play it. I'm not expecting it. It just sounds really nice. What would be the highlights in this guitar? I think those narrow toe frets, really comfortable. You really can get really low setup because of them. The sound definitely is killer. I think it looks great. Really I'm going down here because I have it right here. Nothing really that I can fault it. I feel just that at this price point, and if they're calling the professional, definitely should have the lock-in tuners, just because just the ease of change strings. When you're on tour, you want to have that accessibility. Boom, 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 boom. You change the strings really quick. Again, boom, 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 boom. Anyway, I think that is definitely a drawback about this guitar. It's too expensive not to have lock-in tuners. I think that's just a given at that kind of price point. And I would think that that's the only real con that it has. In terms of pickups, you can put any pickups you want, but I feel like these are really, really stratty, really glassy over the top. So I feel like if you're looking for the sound of a Strat, you have it in a very comfortable instrument. Dare to say maybe the best instrument in Fender lineup, the American Professional 2. I feel like a lot of people would agree with me. I feel like it's just such a nice instrument to have. And of course, you cannot overlook all the people that have played the American Standard, which is pretty much what this is now. It's just, you know, it has a thing to it. It has a mojo. You want to play that same guitar for some reason. Maybe I'm an idiot, but a lot of guitar players are the same. So let me know in the comment section down below. But I think this is just such a great guitar. You can't really fault it. It should have lock-in tuners, as I said earlier. But great guitar, super, like the tuning stays really nicely for a long, long time. It's like soft and squishy. I really like it. There's nothing you can fault this guitar. If you have the money to put in this guitar, do it now, do it quickly before they keep jumping in price, because there's a point that I feel like they're not going to be worth it anymore. I feel like there's still that threshold that, okay, it's not so bad, especially if you go to Reverb and you find like a nice deal. I think I've seen them for like maybe even like $1,100. So if you find it at that kind of price, I think it's a good deal. But if you go new, you start noticing that it's really, really tough. It's getting hard out there, guys, especially if you want to get nice guitars with nice woods on them. I feel like this like super light rosewood is starting to invade the fretboards, even like in super expensive American guitars. Even Fender Custom Shop, I feel like I've seen a lot of like Powell Ferro looking fretboards. And if I was me, like I wouldn't buy a guitar like that. Unless, you know, it's part of the features that it is this like tan, not dark looking rosewood. Anyway, maybe if that's the case, yeah. But this Fender American Professional 2, for the money that it costs, great guitar. It sounds amazing. It feels really great. If you need a Strat, this is a perfect Strat for you to have. No reason to spend any more money. This would be it. So remember, like if you like this video, definitely subscribe. Stay warm, stay safe. Go to the comment section down below and let me know what you think. Other than that, I'm out.